Thanks, Leanne. I've progressed away from the putting green, and it's now time for me to make the first drive of the day. Come on, go straight.
Whoa!
And to the right into the rough. Okay, I'm going to blame it on the fact that these are not my normal clubs. I think that it's probably more my fault, but anyway. All right, so we've got the Serge Giroux Classic kicking off today, and joining me from Scotiabank VP of Ottawa and West Quebec, Frank Bilodeau. We cross paths quite often, you and I.
Yes, yeah.
I've seen you, I think we first met a couple of years ago at the Christmas cheer breakfast.
That's correct.
But over and over again, we see Scotiabank at a number of different events, very active in the community. Why did you want to be a part of the Classic?
Well, certainly, Sarah, we are very active in the community, and when we heard about what was going on with the Serge Giroux Classic, we knew we had to get involved. The CPGA and the organizers are doing an absolutely outstanding job identifying families that can really benefit by having a little bit of respite and moving on with a wonderful special time for their families. And that's what this tournament's about, is about doing some really good things for some families that are having a hard time. And the Scotiabankers across Ottawa and West Quebec are pleased to be part of this year's, and potentially going forward as they reinvent the tournament and bring some more awareness to this great cause.
So now, are you much of a golfer?
I would say no.
Okay, you and me both, but you know who I think has a pretty nice swing, and I think that translates into a good game, would be Dave Reddy, co-chair for the Serge Giroux Classic. Good morning.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm great. How did you become involved with the tournament?
Well, Tony Dunn, who was co-chair of this event, asked me about 4 or 5 months ago if I'd like to help out, and I have some past experience with the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario and with Rogers House, and it was something I felt I could lend some support to, so that's how I became involved.
Okay, so what's the itinerary looking like for today? How many golfers have we got?
We have approximately 100 golfers. We have 25 professionals. There will be a professional with each group. The golfers actually are playing for prize money on their own, so that's kind of exciting, and we get to see the real boys play and ladies. And the amateurs, of course, have a scramble, and we'll just sort of tag along and raise money.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. And so all of the money that's raised, where is that going to?
It's going to go to the Serge Giroux Fund. And as I'm sure was mentioned before, we lost Serge about 13 years ago. And since that time, the CPGA has realized the value of supporting the families, and they will be going, of course, to Disney and having a wonderful time with their family and friends.
And how many families are we sending to Disney this year?
2 this year. The good news is, because of the support of Scotiabank and all the other sponsors that are with us, we hope to raise enough money beginning next year to send 3 families. So it'll be a wonderful time for them.
And it's a week-long trip?
Week-long trip. All the family goes. They all go on the rides. They'll go to Cirque du Soleil. They'll actually go and see the rehearsals of Cirque du Soleil, meet the cast members. They'll meet the golf professionals that are down there and be hosted by Disney. So a great time.
So now I understand that the Serge Giroux Classic has been kind of reinvented this year, a new location, a new board. Why was it important to pump that breath of fresh air into it?
Well, I think Eastern Ontario and Western Quebec play a big role in this, and traditionally it's been held in the Western Quebec area. And with the addition of Scotiabank and the sponsorship, we've been able to bring in new players, so to speak. And I'm talking about sponsorship and monetarily. So it's more dollars. More dollars means more children go.
Exactly. Dave, thank you very, very much.
Thanks a lot.
We'll have to get back to the tee and I think work on our swings. We have more to come later in the morning on CTV Morning Live. Stay with us. It's coming up from Kanata Marches.